Ladies and gentlemen, one of my favorite MCs of all time. I know this man as an MC throughout his body of work throughout the years. I've taken great enjoyment in sitting back when I listen to Raz's albums. I clear my head. I block off my time because I know one of my favorite things to do is to kind of dissect and analyze similes and metaphors. That's my thing, Heather, and timing.
Right.
Right, and timing and pocket game. And Raz, for me, has always – I've never questioned Raz on the skill level. I've never questioned the bar.
Thank you.
I never question a bar.
I'm amongst MCs, so you know, I received this from other MCs. We know what we do. We know this animal.
I mean, from blasphemy, Ras assassination, Soul on Ice, leopard eats face.
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to question the bar. I would love to say, hey, man, you know that one was a little lackluster.
Man, I try not to.
Yeah.
The saying is write one bar, then write another bar. Make sure they go hard, then write 14 more.
And that's it.
That's bar after bar. That's how we was taught. Like,
yeah.
What am I gonna say to get your attention?
I
gotta say something out the gate, and then I gotta top that. And the goal is to keep topping those. Yep.
Do you find yourself sometimes like you may come up with an ill bar, you'll write it, and then you won't go back to it to maybe like a week or two later? Has that happened to you?
I got a phone, notes full of them.
Yeah.
Because you know what's crazy with me, at least for me in my experience, I write my bars in my random conversations with the people I'm around.
Okay.
So half the time I say something stupid and my friends are like, "That you're an idiot," and then I'm like, "Oh, that's the bar. That's how I really feel."
Right.
And then I write it down, and then I convert it into somewhere in a verse where it's applicable.
Got it.
Yeah.
Ras Kass is here, ladies and gentlemen. He's been here before.
Yeah, sir.
Tracy G. I could give him a big-ass introduction, but I want to get straight to the bars.
Let's do
and
it.
even before we do that, Ras Kass is one of our first recipients of our For the Culture trophy.
Big honor.
And Corrupt,
Juice, Crooked Eye,
Supernatural,
Supernat,
Ken Swift,
Large Professor,
and Ras Kass are, our
recipients.
Our first.
It's an honor, and it was amazing. The night was crazy.
Man, look, this trophy right here, man.
Which is Tech's hands.
Yeah, these
King
are Tech's hands.
Literally, this is
crazy.
Yeah, he dipped his hands, and everything's real. It's real Krylon, a real Adidas, a real Shure mic. Like, it's insane. Like what y'all put into this is amazing.
Well,
thank you.
We wanted to.
It's super heavy too, by the way.
It's crazy heavy. Got some girth on it, Heather. And we put a plaque on it and said some really kind words to everybody. And these are individual words. We handwritten for you, for Corrupt, for Juice, for Supernatural, for Crooked Eye, Ken Swift, Large Professor. You guys mean so much to the culture.
Man, it was such an honor, and for those that weren't able to attend, they also had like a surprise guest homie.
Yeah.
That would present it to us. So RZA was for
RZA came out for Large Professor.
Right.
Be Real came out for Supernatural. King T came out for Crooked,
which was crazy.
King Crooked,
King Crooked, King T. It was lit. How y'all did it? It was
Qbert
so dope.
came out for DJ Revolution.
Oh yeah, we forgot Rev. Sorry.
And then Ken Swift had everybody fresh from L.A. Everybody came. The B-Boys came
got
out.
busy.
Yeah, man, it was incredible.
Yeah.
And then your special guests were
my sons, Coast Contra.
Yeah, man.
And then Exhibit came, and then we did 3 Card Molly for Sophia, rest in peace. So it was very genuinely special.
For the Culture, for those who don't know, it's an award show kind of, if you will, award experience that King Tech and I put together. And we're going to honor people we don't feel get enough like, and probably maybe will, maybe won't on some of the major platforms because their agenda is different from ours.
Right.
Ours is rooted in culture.
Absolutely.
Theirs is rooted in ratings.
Right.
And so this is going to be an ongoing theme. We wanted you to bring this trophy up here so people can see the elements of hip hop.
Wow.
That's what we're celebrating with this For the Culture series that we're doing. And it's premiering on our new network, the Sway and King Tech Network.
Speak on it.
SKTnetwork.tv.
Yes.
SKTN.tv. And This is where we're going to house a lot of programming from around the world of people who are immersed in the culture, not just MCs, DJs, also beat boys, beat girls, consciousness, fashion.
Yes.
Just interesting stories people are going to tell. You ain't even got to be the illest artist in the game, but you might have been somebody that, just got a great story to tell.
Yes.
And we're gonna house in the hub, that's the Sway and King Tech Network, all of these amazing stories.
When do you guys launch?
In April.
Wow.
We got some big meetings today.
Wow.
Every day we're onboarding, we're creating the grid for
That's
it's
amazing.
a 7-day, schedule. So we're filling in the grids.
That's
and we'll be
amazing.
taking, people. We got a lot of independent producers out there that might have some reality series around culture. It could be a BMX, it could be a rider, bike rider, it could be a skater.
Skaters, right? Yeah.
Anybody, and so that's launching in April. I want to say congratulations to you.
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing the trophy.
Yeah, it's heavy. I had to drive a dually over here to bring it.
Well, man. I mean, it's time to get a shape, Ras.
Wow.
No.
Shots fired.
God damn it. Shit. It's been a long time, brother. Yo, so let's talk about this album, man. And,
Yes,
and then we're going to open up the phone lines, 888-742-3345. First of all, I watched you in New York, man. I was walking by the studio, and I just saw you on the mic, and it reminded me of Young Ras.
Oh, wow.
Right? And we had this conversation out here about the appreciation for the culture after going to the Lord Finesse show here in California. It's different than anywhere else.
Yeah.
And I saw that on your face. Even when you were in New York, you was appreciative to be on Destroy's show.
Oh, man. I mean, a lot of us have known each other, and, respectfully to be here breathing, for one, is a plus.
Yeah.
Should still be, genuinely, the humbling part is that people are interested in, it's art. So it comes from a selfish place to a certain extent, but then you make it and you hope somebody will appreciate it. So to have Destroy did his homework. He was on my helmet. He was like, he did deep depth. And you know him. He's insane. So then the cool part for y'all that didn't catch it is Sway walked in. So we started kind of interviewing Sway. You were busy because then with Jill Scott, you were prepping with Jill Scott, and then she walked by and said hi. Yeah. It was dope. Everything was
perfectly
organic.
aligned.
Very kismet.
Very kismet. That's a Ras word right there.
Yeah, that's Egyptian, kismet.
Yeah. Kind of like kismet?
Kismet. It means like meant to be.
Meant to be. Kismet.
Kismet.
What is it, Egyptian language?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, how many languages you know, bro?
I barely know English.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. I know L.A. Niglet.
Niglet?
Niglet.
Okay.
L.A. Niglet.
L.A. Niglet. What the heck?
It's like a variation of Webster's English or whatever.
Okay. I want to get into some of this album too. But before I do that, man, you got a big support group on the East Coast, man. Who was the first East Coast rapper to really embrace you, like, and blew your mind? Like, oh, this dude is really.
Oh man, that might be a hard pause. I would say the first person that, and I hope I'm recalling this correctly. I think the first person that really, because Coolio and Wino already were on and successful. I came out of Juvenile Hall and CYA and all that stuff. Rebel, Idiot Kid, whatever. And then so I had already, through them, I knew the whole Tommy Boy staff. So I knew Tretch and all of them. And I had a demo before I went to jail, and then whatever and whatever. So I knew all of them and the premiere. So anybody that Coolio and Wino knew, I had already met, and I was like the little, this kid's got some talent. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be somebody, kid. But I think the first person that really personally embraced me, he's a rapper, but he's really known as being a DJ and inventing mixtapes, arguably Kid Capri.
Kid Capri. Yeah. Oh,
always the KID.
Yeah, the kid.
The Kid Capri. Shout out to Kid Capri. Always.
Two people I say the greatest of all time. Two people I say. Okay. I say Kid Capri and Jazzy Jeff. Always
there it is there, man. Yeah, Kid flew me out. I had heard something like my demo record or something, and flew me out and took me to the Bronx, and we was he was working on his album, and he used to always try to tell me I was from the Bronx. He's like, you from the Bronx? And I was like, nigga, I'm from Watson, Carson, bro.
Yeah.
He's like, nah, not the way you rhyme. And then that's like, then I met OC and the whole Digging in the Crates. So that's why I came full circle, being that Finesse's thing. Like, These
And I
guys
think
knew
that's
me
why a
as
lot of
young
people
guy.
thought you were from the East Coast too,
Yeah.
because of your affiliation with DITC.
Yeah.
Did you meet them at D&D, or where did you meet them?
I don't think we were at D&D the first time. The first time I was with all of D&D, all of DITC was, I got these weird stories, but I was in the studio with Joe, with everybody.
With Fat
I think
Joe?
with Fat Joe. I'm sorry, with Fat Joe.
Mhm.
But when Snoop was shooting, when Dog Pound was shooting New York.
I
I was in the studio when Biggie called in the Hot 97, bro. We listening to the radio at the studio, but it wasn't, bro. That was an interesting conversation we all had, but yeah.
Wow.
But
You were in the studio listening to Hot.
we were listening to Hot 97 when Biggie called, and it's like Fat Joe, OC, blah, 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 blah. And then I had an opinion, in Red Hook, then they shot it up and all that, yeah.
Yeah, because for those who don't know, they was shooting New
York,
York video at
and
a really
Biggie called in and
very
like,
tense time, and they was crushing the buildings in the
right.
video.
And that's what he said. They crushing the buildings, yo. I was like,
So
bro.
what did people say? Like what's the immediate thing people said? Like when you looked at the room, because I know you was sitting little nervous, probably.
I mean, I'm the youngest. I'm little. I'm not the buffest dude. I just was like, kind of giving some information there. Like, Red Hook, yo. The crushing the buildings, yo. I was like, bro. But, I mean,
at one point, did you think you might get mopped?
all the time. That whole entire, that entire hour in the studio, because it was from calling in to it getting shot up. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't know. I didn't know Corrupt in them like that. You know what I'm saying? I knew. I used to battle Snoop and all of them, like the Long Beach dudes. They older than me. You know what I'm saying? So they got, obviously Snoop got on before me, and you know what I'm saying. And I didn't even think he even knew who I was anymore. But I still felt like. I'm from the West. I had to stand on business.
So
like, hey, man,
Yo, what you
I was
say,
like,
man?
I was like, you gonna get me in trouble.
Yeah, he being an op. Like, damn.
You see, I'm trying to.
Shit was like 30
you see,
years
I'm
ago,
to,
bro.
Trying to walk on eggshells around this motherfucker.
I got you. Right? Watch him. Just because it's his show, you ain't gotta. You gotta fuck with him.
That was 30 years ago, man.
Still, it's painful.
Right? Yeah.
Just traumatic.
Traumatic experience.
PTSD.
Yeah. Woo! See, Heather, thank you.
I got you. I know how he operates. I'm here for the guests.
Oh, you rep the West though.
Popping, yo.
Yo, you battled Snoop before? Like, you and him had up?
You can ask Beefy Loke, bro, I was a stupid No, hip-hop changed our life, bro. So when we really, the music existed, but once I paid attention, I tried to rap, I was super whack. So I wrote this rap for, like, R Street and Watts, 99th and, like, basically Avalon, really. So I wrote this rap, I was trash. So I gave it up. I just was like, okay, I'm gonna be a fan. Then I went back and tried it again, and essentially, me and my friend Bird, who would help me produce all, my whole, my first album. We made a tape where we dissed each other, and long story short, Battle Cat heard it, and then he brings us in. He basically adopts us, like, you know what I'm saying. So Battle Cat, he tells me like, you can write good, and then he tells Bird, you got a great ear, and then the journey starts from there. Yeah.
Yeah. So you battle Snoop though?
Yeah. So they would bring us out to go battle people. And now, so
he
whatever. I'm from Carson, so they'll take you, like, even Corrupt. So people are going to like Gardena to the mall, or they're going to, you know what I'm saying, different malls or different high schools. Like, I heard he could rap good. Sometimes they bet money on it. So, you know what I'm saying, $100. Like, yo. So yeah, and then I was washing niggas. Of course.
With everybody?
I was washing niggas, bro. I'm just saying. By the time I got my confidence up, I'm, probably 15, acting like I'm 17 or whatever. Yeah, niggas was getting it.
Yo,
but I use big words, so sometimes I had to, like, they be like, I don't know what the fuck he's saying, though.
Yeah.
But that was the argument about my music, period.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he used big words. So I see, you know what I mean? But no, Snoop could freestyle. Domino, it was a dude named Radio from Long Beach, rest in peace. It was a lot of dope niggas, Domino could sing. Those the deadly ones, the ones that could rhyme and kind of do a little note. So I kind of avoided them niggas because they could sing.
Domino, Ahmad.
Niggas that could hold a note.
Yeah.
Wait, that's not the same Domino.
That's
Here
Domino.
we go, here we go.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
wow.
were in a group. Snoop and them, they older than me, and Perfection, because perfection is perfected. So I'm
Like,
making understand
yeah.
that was a group that Snoop was in. So they had
wow.
before 213. I think 213 was Domino, Snoop, and like Warren
Yep.
at first before
Okay.
Nate came. Whatever. So yeah, no, it's all we all got all this history together.
So you said something very interesting to me that could be like your career changing moment. You said, I wrote a rap, I was rhyming, I was trash.
Yeah, facts.
Who told you was trash?
The homies in Watts that I was writing to impress. I was probably 13-ish, 14-ish, and I don't know. I forgot. I feel like it was like a Run DMC record that inspired me. Like, I'm gonna write this anthem for this clique. It wasn't a gang. In where I grew up and went to school is Watts. It's basically the gangs would be 9-7 East Coast, Front Street Watts, and Grape Street. But some of the 16 and 17-year-old dudes that didn't gangbang wanted to make a crew. So they was going to be the 9-9 East Side Hustlers. Mm-hmm. So I wanted to be down with the crew. I'm Baby John. So I was like, I'll write a rap. So in my brain, I'm like, I'm going to write this rap.
That was an ugly name.
I'm John, and I'm the baby. I'm the little one. And my grandma called me Baby John. That's what it is.
Give him a break, Sway. He was little.
Take it up with Mercedes Baptiste, nigga. So, my granny.
Right.
And they called her Miss Pryor.
Right.
Because she married my grandfather. But long story short, I wrote the rap. And I was like, when I go back, and this is probably during summer, so I was like, yeah, when I go back tomorrow, I'm gonna be the king. I'm gonna say this rap, and all the cool homies, they 17, 16, and they gonna love me, and I'm gonna be the most popular little nigga in Watts, like in the neighborhood. And then I said my rap, and it was trash. They was like, "Oh, Baby John, just you whack, don't do that."
Damn.
And that was cool, man.
So
I didn't get defeated.
What made you pick the pen back up again then?
Probably a year and a half, 2 years later.
Wow.
Which was cool. I was like, oh, I'm whack. So don't rap. Enjoy the music. Mm-hmm. And then people weren't dancing and shit. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna just, break dance and do some shit like that. And but I met my homeboy Bird, and we was playing with G.I. Joe. We were still playing with toys and shit. I had G.I. Joes, and at some point, which is crazy, we were playing in my front yard, playing with G.I. Joe, and I remember at the same time we looked up and said, it's like girls over there. So we literally matured and stopped playing with toys and started wanting to play with girls the same day, and then we really got into music. So we're like,
so girls
made you pick up your pen again.
Yeah. Well, we started. I had bought a turntable because I did commercials. I had done a Pepe Jeans commercial, so I was already getting residual checks because I was gymnastic. I could break dance, so I started getting booked. And I was making money. I was getting these checks. You know what I'm saying? I'm a young boy getting, getting shit, whatever. You get a commercial, whatever. You might get 10, 15,000 plus you get residuals.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But maybe even more. I can't remember what those checks were. But I did a couple. I got casted. So I bought a Technique 1200. He had a Newmark mixer with the little 6-7 second sampler. And so it was the girls, and then we put our shit together. Pause. That sounded weird. We put our equipment together, and then we just grabbed all the vinyls that we had, and we would just make these disc tapes. So 1 hour in my garage, I make my disc tape. I was just making records that shit on him, and then he would make records that shit on me. And we made our Coupe de Gras. There's one album where we dissed each other was tight. So we let all the homies hear it. And one of the people who would go on to be my harshest critic and and my first fan, his name is Curtis Daniel. He owns Patchwork Studios. But obviously he didn't own the studio back then. We lived in Patchworks is named after a neighborhood in Carson called the Patch. So the one in Atlanta is named after where we grew up in Carson. But yeah, we made the tape. Kurt and him like shit tight. So we was kind of going kind of viral in the hood off the disc tape like. Raz's jokes is better because we would just freestyle them. We would just sketch out little basic ideas and shit on each other, but this one was tight. Bird gave it to his sister's boyfriend, and I would have never listened to these stupid kids. We were, like I said, 14. And he came back and told us we were cool, and that was Battle Cat. I've had a very interesting journey.
Oh my God!
It makes sense.
Battle Cat.
It was Battle Cat.
He took the time to listen to the tape. I would never listen to these stupid kids if I was him. And he came back, and I'm too shy. I would never have given him the tape. Because he was the K-Day and mix master, and he, the shit. And he probably was just starting to do domino shit and all that. So he didn't have no reason to give a fuck about us. And he really took the time. He came back and he was like, you can rap good, and you got a good ear. And then he took us to the studio, him and Cluso, rest in peace, and Box. And Box got a deal.
Yeah.
See, he pulled us in, and me and Bird danced for Box while he was developing our music and gave us both SP1200s. And that's what I produced, Miami Life and all that shit, Solo Nice. Yeah.
Solo Nice.
With that SP from Battle Cat.
And I've known this dude decades. I haven't heard that
You
story,
didn't know
man.
it,
Ras Kass is here, man.
Yes,
Let's
he
talk
is.
about it, man. We played the song Leopard Eats Face.
Yeah.
Reminds me of when Chris Rock said the tiger went tiger. What does leopard eats face mean?
Well, it's not a term that I created. So it's kind of in the political, sphere, it's kind of an analogy for you knew what was going to happen before you did it, so don't be surprised. So the saying is kind of like lady who voted for Leopard Eats Face party surprised that Leopard Eats Face.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
So fire is hot, water is wet, leopards eat face. And in this analogy, I am the leopard, MCs are the face.
And boy, are they, because when you start going through these lyrics, let's talk about some of these lyrics.
Yeah. Oh, and you know what? Also, I'd be remiss put a pin in that. I did want to say it's also with that analogy. I didn't want this album to be overly political in that sense, where like a Soul on Ice political. But this was kind of an ode to say I told you so anyway. So this is kind of my victory lap on Soul on Ice. Like all that shit you said I didn't, y'all wanted to shuck and jive and coon out, and Soul on Ice, and now we're living in it. So fuck you, I was right.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
And you say, I hate to say I told you so.
Yeah, I do.
But I do.
Told you so. Calogero.
Yeah. Yeah, so I caught all that, by the way. You barred down this whole thing. There's a line in the song where you say, I heard rap ain't selling no more on the Billboard charts. Y'all be pushing watered down trash.
About time
this shit
flopped.
Not a lot of real art in the mainstream.
Since 2010. A lot of female misogynists that hate black men. It's all stripper music. I respect lyricists. You listen to what rich people tell you to. The difference is you chase famous people. I don't care where that nigga is. Blacks been chasing parties since niggas built the pyramids. Fuck that. Post Malone a colonizer.
What?
Fucking liar. Elvis stealing from Chuck Berry again, and y'all niggas are sympathizers.
Post Malone is a colonizer.
Yeah. There's a lot more. We could keep naming names.
When you say you call somebody a liar, I feel like you muted it.
There is.
You didn't mute that?
Damn, you would catch that. Yeah. I'm not going to fall into you. I'm not falling for these banana in the tailpipe.
Wait, I just said, I was curious, Raz. You call so you're a liar, and then you kind of mute or beep it or something.
Look.
Why did you do that?
Art of war.
What? But why did you?
Art of war.
Why did you censor yourself?
I do it all the time. It's a human journey.
Okay.
I got it out my system. It's always there. There's a version with it on there. You know what I'm saying? It's the Summer Jam thing. Just depends on if you want me to bring out the Summer Jam picture.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You keep that picture in your pocket, I guess. Yo, but why does Post Malone owe anybody anything?
I think you owe this culture collectively, and I think some people reap the benefits and then shit on it, and I find that insulting. And I don't care black, white, yellow, green, whatever. I was thinking about that earlier. Like people lay claim to shit. Like eradicated us out of fucking black music, but take credit for rock and roll and tell us we can't be country, or Beyonce, she from Texas, but we can't do country music. Fuck that. And I'm the elephant whisperer. We walk around in rooms full of fucking Dumbo shit and act like it ain't no elephants in here. And that's like insane. So I think the most therapeutic thing for me to do is be as honest with myself as possible. You know what I'm saying? Stop. They steal all our shit. Culturally, people steal our shit and then rename it. I used to do a joke, and I used to say, with Latino music, and I'd be like, "Who the fuck is Tony?" You know what I'm saying? Like reggaeton, like nigga is nigga music. You got African blood. Who the fuck is Tony? Who the fuck is Tony, bro? The fuck, nigga? Yo, kunga come from Africa. It's an African term. Stop acting like you a different nigga. You just a nigga that speaks Spanish. Stop playing with me. You're insulting my intelligence.
So that's something.
So who the fuck is Tony?
Who is Tony?
Reggaeton. Nigger music. Spain, you just a nigga that
we ain't gonna call it nigga. Okay, nigger music.
Black people, Negro music.
Diaspora.
Diaspora.
Okay,
but still, we niggas and hard R's for the dummies.
I'm not a nigga. All right,
we are niggas.
It is.
Of the nigga language.
Of the country.
Negus. You're right. See?
That ain't what you saying though. You saying same thing. What's the theory? What's your theory on that?
Linguistics.
Okay.
The negus, Niger, all those terms are
Niger,
interpretation, right? Nigga, so whatever. I just always say hard R is for the coons. And then the rest of it, I can deal with them all. You know, there's a little nigga there.
Let him speak.
Let him speak. Let him speak.
We can agree to disagree. I like linguistics. The history of words are rooted. Like I just said, the kunga. The kunga is it's a survival. It's in banjos.
Yes.
So country western, those are terms and things that survived in certain fruits and vegetables. They survived the diaspora to even mean the same thing here. So I embrace it. I'm not gonna let them create the terms of because part of me is a bit of a niglet out here in the streets of LA. There's some and I don't even take the implication of the ignorance, but there's some hood LA nig in me, and then there's some negus. You know what I mean? So I play with both of them. It's all as well. I'm not so positive that I eat chew sticks and and just one grain of rice every day. So I embrace my positive and my negative and my higher and lower form, because that's why I'm in physical flesh. I'm carnal because I have both. That was what the experiment was, right?
I like that. No, I get that. Ras Kass, listen, I love your point of view, and I always love challenging it. Right?
Absolutely.
But I also do that because along the way you're giving us a lot of information.
Okay.
That people could take in. I want to play another song, and it's called "Clap Cheeks."
Well, see, I'm glad you just set me up for it. So all that smart stuff, literally ignore everything
Oppenheimer.
I said. Right. All that really intelligent stuff. He would play the most ignorant record on the album. Can I say one thing?
Yeah.
My son, one of my sons, man, he was like, because he hit me about the album. He's like, yo, Fire ain't nothing skippable except one thing I really like. I couldn't get all the way through. And he was like, clap cheeks. But I'm like, bro, that is me. It's part of.
And you got Jay Stalin
He's my spirit animal.
Jay Stalin is a legend.
I love Jay Stalin.
Yes.
Jay Stalin is my. I literally and the Mechanics produced it.
Those my guys.
Come on,
They were just here.
Poor Rax and Dot. I know.
And they took a classic, freestyle song.
Right. Think about it. A freestyle record and put the drop in it, and it's banging. But it's hilarious because it's me at the club as opposed to me,
it's
in the studio.
The dichotomy of Ras Kass.
Yes, the dichotomy.
He said he was both.
Right.
Okay.
I heard you.
This is that guy. This is the guy with the drinks in the club.
This is Ras. Clap Cheeks. This is who he is. 888-742-3345.
I apologize in advance.
Brand new Ras Kass. Leopardy's face. Yes. Clap Cheeks.
Take me.
So is there some
what?
I don't know, some metaphoric symbolic messaging behind
in that song?
Yeah, Clap Cheeks. Is there something we should know about?
The science. No, I'm just kidding. All shenanigans.
All shenanigans. That's fair.
It's completely shenanigans.
That's fair. I'm not mad at that.
We have our 16-year-old intern in here cracking up.
Right. While I have you here, you got a song called "Miss Me Yet." I want to get to that. I think that's a beautifully written song.
Oh, thank you.
You also have a song with a Rihanna sample in it.
I love that record. So can I? Ask away. And I'll answer.
Title of the song is
Hit List.
and it's "You're on my hit list." You know, Rihanna.
You was just another nigga
on
on
my
my
hit
hit
list.
list.
Yeah.
Right.
And I remember asking you, "Hey man, how you do that? How you collaborate with Rihanna?" And you said in the most smug, kind of arrogant,
Wow.
like slightly elitist way, "Rihanna knows me."
She does. I know her from Neo and them, bro. I've been like her bodyguard. She's like high raz now. But I mean, now life changed. I ain't seen her in like 5. No, that's not true. I saw her at Chappelle shit when the nigga tackled him.
At the
A$AP
Hollywood
Rocky.
Bowl. Yeah,
exactly. I'm so high. You know what I'm saying? But look, this hip hop shit. I'm a fan. I heard that song. I bought it. I played it all the time. I just and then as a hip hop head, I'm like, I want to integrate things that I think are dope. And how do I turn them into something how I would flip them? So honestly, the truth of the matter is yeah. I mean, I'd rather ask for forgiveness than permission. I think it's dope. I'm gonna make something out of it. Shit, if we sell 1 trillion copies of it, then fuck, get the money. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
I just want to make some dope shit.
Well, I like the idea of one of the dopest lyricists to ever come out of rap is excited about partnering up with one of the biggest pop stars to ever come out of music. When back in the day, if you had done something like that,
Yeah, they would have criticized you.
Yeah.
Well, I got criticized. Other rappers, I won't say names, but I got criticized for doing the song with Dr. Dre, Ghetto Fabulous. Like I was selling out, and I was like, what?
Well,
You know,
really?
people are dumb, bro, and they have these little boxes they try to put you in.
Yeah.
And I'm not in nobody's box. I am my own fucking sphere. You know what I'm saying? I'm not nobody's box, and I'm gonna do things that I think are creative. To be perfectly honest, that record, Hit List, is inspired by. It really is Biggie's Unbelievable.
It's Biggie's Unbelievable.
I was in New York buying on 125th, buying white labels, and I remember I bought that white label. I heard it on Hot 97 and on the radio, or whatever, or mixtape. I was like, that shit crazy.
Yeah.
And then I bought the white label, and then I bought Biggie album, and it wasn't on there, and I was mad. So I reverse engineered Unbelievable. I heard Rihanna's record. I was like, I'm using that part. You was just another nigga on the hit list. I was like, yeah, now I got to build a record around it. How do I conceptualize? Same thing I did. So I reverse engineered that record, Hit List, and also Little Italy.
With Big Pun
with
on that. Yeah.
I wanted to just honor, and then I sent it to the people, as best I could that I was honoring. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yo, that Big Pun, Little Italy, whatever,
Yeah,
however you did that. Well, people may not. Well, first of all, I love the song. I love hearing you really branch out and do, expand your musical, prowess, if you will. I won't say perimeters. It's almost like you took the perimeters off your music.
Yeah.
Right. Which I think is dope. But when you talk about sellout, I'm looking at. I think sellout, that whole terminology, it's not what it was when we were coming up, right?
Right.
And I hear people saying the same thing about LaRussell, because he went from being independent, now he's doing a partnership, which we don't know the mechanics of the partnership with Rock Nation. What are your thoughts on when you hear you don't hear that in other genres, obviously, but what are your thoughts?
I mean, you do. You hear it in punk rock.
Punk rock, okay.
Punk rock, rebel music. There's some expectation of like what's too far, but I personally feel like everybody, like, I would never expect. I'm gonna use this analogy. I hope it lands. I don't listen to Jeezy, for Christian values.
Okay.
I listen to Jeezy or Jay Stalin because I want people to tell me either how to sell dope or sell the other thing. Now, Stalin's going to be what he's on. Yeah. And so every individual artist is their individual artist. I think we used to have these boxes. And I remember the criticism of me working with Dre was, even in The Source, the dude that reviewed my album did an interview with me and then completely wrote his own narrative and took my words and bent them into to be what he wanted, because he was mad because I'm underground or I'm lyrical or I'm solo nice, and so I'm selling out. I'm like, I grew up on Dr. Dre. I bought those albums. Why wouldn't I never want to work with one of the greatest producers? You know what I'm saying? Like, the same way I wanted to work with Premier, I wanted to work with Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
Neither one is a sellout, nigga. That's a win for me as a fan.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But people have those parameters. I think I met LaRussell last time I was here when I saw you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, well I saw you and then because Exhibit was doing Sears show.
Yeah,
he was hosting.
Yeah, Exhibit was hosting that week. Yeah,
and he was right before me. LaRussell was before me. So and I had spoken to him before. He seems like a really nice dude. Obviously, he's been doing just incredible business. He took COVID and ran with it and has grown his thing. And who am I to be boxing him in?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think that's just, you know what? People need to fucking, they should probably look in the mirror.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Check their own diaper before you start telling somebody else who farted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. People need to check their own diaper, shut the fuck up and mind their own business.
There you go. When you said who farted, I knew Tracy was going to respond. Go ahead, Tracy G. Go ahead, jump in there. You heard the chuckle. I like that one.
Oh, well, here's the thing, Raz. I love you because you're not afraid of all your layers, and you just
Thank
you dance along this whole spectrum of emotions and intellect. And you remind me of a good friend I have. Her name is Alex Wolf, and she's a tech philosopher, and she helps different tech companies design in a way that is safe and that is just. But she's also someone that, and I rarely use this word, but I do call her a genius. And a part of her experience with being very advanced with ideas is sometimes it can be isolating, right? Because she's almost operating like 5 years ahead of the average person. And so there's like a bit of a loneliness that comes. And I wonder if because you've talked about systemic racism, you've talked about media manipulation, global politics, all of these big ideas for a number of decades. And now we see that these conversations are everywhere. So for you, Ras, when you notice that the culture has caught up, do you feel validated or do you feel frustrated that it took this long?
It's bittersweet. I would say that, of course. Well, like I said, this album is kind of like I told you so. Like, I'm like, Soul on Ice is truer today than it was 30 years ago. My first album came out in 96 and we're 2026. So 30 years ago, and people was like, oh, you're overthinking, whatever. So, of course, nobody wants to feel like they're crazy. I would have liked to get the same amount of money that everybody else, that just, some people just kind of may have started picking up being political, but
John, I can hear you guys, by the way. Go.
But for me, I don't want to live in that space of like bitter, coulda, shoulda, woulda. I'm just in my now. So I'm validated, and I appreciate the fact that people can discover like, oh, blasphemy, or this guy's been talking about this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Since whatever. Yeah, it's cool. I'm gonna be in my now, and you can. The thing about truth sometimes is that it'll be true next year too.
Inspiration on true facts. I'm done.
Hey man, you got a song called Miss Me Yet.
Yeah.
Right. I'm about to jump to You Don't Deserve Me.
We're gonna do it.
Let's play You Don't Deserve Me, and we're gonna come back. I know we're running over, John. You think Sierra's up pissed at me again?
Who cares?
Sierra be getting pissed at me, Heather. I don't want the wrath to sear on me.
I'm not scared of Sia.
Yeah, man.
It's all love.
Not scared of
Sia.
Sia.
Been chasing me. Here it is. Ras
Sia
Kass.
can't run fast.
Yeah, man. Give it up, Ras Kass. You Don't Deserve Me. Leopard Eats Face. That's the name of the project. It's out right now. It's just one of those. Really, it's a quintessential music album, rooted in hip hop, and I say rooted in hip hop because Raz is. I love how the experimentation I'm hearing, the different like versions of yourself from the beat, from the boom bap to the funk to the G funk, and the fact that you're producing all over this album, right?
Yeah,
you've always done that.
Yeah,
yeah.
This is the first. Well, I stopped. I got the business made me like after like some assassination. I just whatever. It was just bad business. So.
Did you ever think about, because when I listen to You Don't Deserve Me, I wonder how many times did Raz want to quit? Almost quit.
Yeah, I quit. I actually quit a couple times. I quit and went to New York once and kicked it with doo-wop and went to Speed. That was Club Speed. And with the slippery floor downstairs.
Absolutely, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I was and snuck in a Hennessy and just drank that. So I quit for a whole year and kicked it. I quit one other time, but it's peaks and valleys. You know this.
Yeah.
Anybody especially anything that's not like a 9 to 5. This is you chasing dreams and ideas and in a business that's very competitive and cutthroat, and there's not honor. And what the fine print giveth, what the large print giveth, the fine print taketh away. Lots of shenanigans. So of course it's peaks and valleys, and of course you're gonna get disappointed, or you try to do business with people with good intentions and they steal money. And sometimes it costs more money to sue a dude than
to get the money back,
right?
Yeah.
Or it's a lot. So of course I wanted to quit, and I quit. When I quit, I quit. I don't want to do it and be half-hearted. I'm gonna probably sell drugs at some point. If I can't make no money out of rap, I'm gonna sell. There's legal drugs.
Yeah.
Marijuana.
Okay. So you way too old to be selling drugs.
No. There's marijuana. We do. I have strength. There's other alternative revenue streams.
Okay.
So I'm going to sell people. Look, liquor's a drug. Caffeine is a drug. I want a coffee shop. For real. That's just dope.
I get it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have alternative revenue streams just because I don't want to have to depend on this for my money. I want to be able to do this because I genuinely, it's my therapy. It's fun. It's my hobby. It's my passion. It's been my job. It's allowed me to get here this long. But, we got to start thinking about, just like you. You know what I'm saying? Like you went from an MC and then, there's
radio, TV,
MTV, wham. Now you're launching your own channel. So it's growth. I'm embracing the grind.
Yeah.
Ras Kass is here, man. We're going to have to wrap up in a moment because of the time issues.
No doubt. Oh, can I do one thing?
Yeah, hold up. I said a moment. Give me a second.
Because I got a shameless plug.
Oh, do the plug. Go ahead, man. Get the plug in. Go ahead.
I just wanted to say happy birthday to Lord Finesse.
That's right.
He just celebrated.
Happy birthday, Lord Finesse.
You know what I'm saying?
Our brother.
Saturday, happy birthday to Tori Hart.
Okay,
So,
Tori Hart.
That's the homegirl.
Yep. What up, Tori?
Bon voyage to my homegirl, Donnie Don. She's moving from California to, I think, North Carolina. So
Okay,
North
Donnie
Carolina.
Don. Okay.
Donnie Don. My son, Raz Austin, is dropping a song and a beat every week right now. So he's producing and rhyming. So
I met your son. Shout out to them.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Me and Horace was just talking. He giving me good.
The
good
collabo
feedback.
album, the family collaboration coming?
You know what? We got one. I got a record with all of us.
Really?
That I never put out. Bro, I'll be sitting on records for like 3-4 years.
Yo, you
bro.
know the world wants that, bro. You and your sons.
No, not with everybody. With my sisters, their mama, my mama, my daddy. And my mom just
Teacher's
passed.
on it too?
Everybody's on it. My sister sings too. She's in the Bay. You met
Tiffany?
Yes. Tiffany, she's jazz singer. Tiffany Austin. She's been working and killing it. She's in Oakland. She just moved by the lake.
Okay. So she got a little money. All right.
Wow.
Okay, she live by the lake. Somebody got something.
She opened a venue, Wildflower, in Oakland.
That's your sister's venue?
Yeah. That's Tiffany's venue.
Tell her I want to do some stuff with her.
Bro, please.
Okay.
That's her spot.
So y'all got a family compilation. So Raz
right.
and your sons, do you got a compilation coming, or it's just a son?
No, just one song.
Okay.
It was just one song. Oh, then my last thing, After 5, my homie, R&B singer, he's working on his new LP, and he's repping Detroit, so I got to give him a shout out. And that's it. That was my shameless plug.
That's it, man.
Oh, okay. 5 mics once every third Thursday. Sway and Tech have done it. Corrupt, will.i.am, Wu-Tang, everybody but Meth came. Thank you guys for supporting. Keep supporting the vibes of our party, please. I encourage people to do that. And support this album, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even if it's just streaming, you know what I'm saying? Just check it out. Give it a listen. I appreciate it.
There you go. It's called Leopard Eats Face. Yo, John, just drop that real quick. I want to see what happened. DB made a beat. We'll see if anything happened. Ras Kass here. That's the For the Culture trophy right there, representing the Grand Fridays, the DJs, the B-boys, and the MCs. Okay. Beat by DB. Turn that up for me, John. There you go.
Let's see.
All right.
All
Ras
right, Sway. Let's see. I got a question for y'all. When did street niggas become emo? I grew up off the Dr. Dre and Primo. These cats are selling A-hole for a B-roll. Amber Rose niggas getting fingers up they B-hole. You can play Debo, I'ma stay me though. This real life Call of Duty with the cheat cold. Chest of the cheetah, eating chili cheese Fritos and Pinot Grigio. Dark-skinned Filipinos, the Glitos. On beaches in Rosarito with the ankle band beeping like fuck my P.O. Most never see death coming, ask Miss Cleo. Instead of hard work, they rather freeload. Hey yo, the world spinning, the world winning. I'm on tour and the world winning. Award shows, I'm just more linen. John, I wore linen. Bomb, a form fitting the throne. Wearing a crown like I was born in it. Yeah.
Ras
That part.
Kass.
Yo, I got
You got a hyena up in here. Get your bars up. You got some more. We got some more. We got some more. Here we go. Here we go.
First one to throw a bottle at a cop car. Sneak a Drake win the Grammys. I'm an underground pop star. Christian Dior, but I like you walk bar. Bitches mollied out, still trying to look cute with a locked jaw. Tell these lame niggas you are what you eat. So most of y'all brushing asshole as your teeth. You're scared to stand up. I'm a man up. I'm an anti-vaxxer shooting at these black niggas and these crackers and one. You foul street niggas will jack you. Catch you in the metaverse, my tech niggas will hack you. You ride in revolt, televised revolution. Scream fire at the movie, shoot back at school shootings. My goons in the back, my G's in the front. Security is from my hood, so we don't give a fuck. See, God made dirt, this dirt gon' hurt. So talk that shit, it'll get you murked. Dick down her throat and her neck just squirt. So shut the fuck up. Too soon. Too soon.
Whoa!
Too soon.
That might not make the video.
Ras Kass. Yo, since you muted that one line in your song, I might mute that part of Art of War.
As freestyle was called, mute.
Yo, PB, you know what to do with that, right, PB?
Gotcha.
Yo, that beat was by DB, by the way, man.
Nice.
He in the new. You like that?
Yeah, it was dope.
Okay, cool, man.
That's
Yo,
wave, man.
I love you, bro. Your bars are they keep my mind sharp. Thank you.
Thank
After
you.
all these decades,
Voice is still sharp.
Voice, the
Yeah.
persona. Raz has an A. I don't know how he has it, because I know his diet.
Right.
But he has not
He's
a
like that. He's like that. Hennessy. Like, you really?
that Hennessy.
No, I call it Parvo. It's just pain, nigga.
That's all it is.
Hard eat pain, nigga, for a few years, nigga.
Eat pain.
Yeah, like pain.
He paid for a few years.
Yeah, man. Parvo, nigga.
Yo, I love you, Raz,
I love
man.
you.
Congratulations
I love
for
y'all.
the
Love
you,
culture
Raz, yes.
acknowledgement.
Congratulations.
Appreciate
Absolutely.
you, man. You
Absolutely.
guys get this album, Leopard Eats Face.
Yeah.
That's a crazy ass title of an album. Every song has meaning. It's a lot of Bishop Lamont, Daylight, Trey D. You got a song with Trey D.
Yeah, Trey D.
Tretch and the Onyx are on this. Jay Stalin, of course.
Absol,
Smith and Wesson. What's the guy
Timothy Bloom.
Timothy Bloom
Yeah,
that sings on that?
yeah.
Oh, my
Miss me,
God.
yeah.
Man. So it's a great, well-rounded album. I appreciate you.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Okay, this was live on Sirius XM. You can play it back on the SXM app. We'll have it up on Sway's Universe in the next day or two. All right? He got to
part.
do that quick edit. All
Right,
right?
yeah, we got to get rid of that.
Yo,
Mute.
Raz, when you come back, I want to talk Golden State again.
Yes.
Let's see, and just get the history and be able to talk about Saphir a lot more.
Yeah, I would
All
love
right.
to. Yes,
okay,
yes,
so come
please.
back and hang out. Co-host
Absolutely.
with us. All right?
Yeah. Thank
Let's
you.
do it that way.
That was
right?
dope.
Okay, come
Yeah,
on, man. Give it
that's
up for Raz Kass. Thank
Yes,
you.
sir.